Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Last time we left off at a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger being that the page that everyone was like, no one is gonna start a war here. That wouldn't make any logical sense. Got attacked to start a war. That was something. Also, thanks Anonymous. Would you be able to stay a few minutes more to check if it's okay in cutscenes? Because if I remember correctly, this specific track that's currently playing is quite loud for some reason, so it's probably a good idea to check the. Yeah, let's see. There's no one else here, but oh well, let's start anyway. Hopefully this works. There we go. Da 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 dum. Same day at 6:30 a.m. La la la, happy music. There's nothing wrong going on here. Nah. I have no idea if this is voiced or not. I hope it is. No, it's not. Oh yeah, but you can still hear me fine, I think. Because that was the problem last time. It's like I couldn't be heard properly when I was talking. Ah, that was a great meal. I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we were still able to pack away this much food in the morning. Well, you're all grown boys and girls, so eat up. Flying takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out on the plains. Hi John, I see you changed your profile picture. I asked Anonymous earlier, but can you hear me properly and can you hear the game properly? As in, is everything fine? Oh yeah, you missed the end of last stream, right? If I remember correctly? Yeah, so remember that the base that everyone's like, then it wouldn't make any logical sense to start a war here, why would you do that? And then at the end of last stream, which you missed, the base that everyone said doesn't make sense to start a war here got attacked to start a war. So that was something. And that's where we left off. It seems like no one is aware of that right in the main cast, that this actually happened. So that's great. Would anyone like more? I should probably refrain. Is there any chicken that we can wrap in bamboo and take with us? Who knows? We need something to get on while we're out there today. Okay, let me help too. I'll put the leftover into some containers for you. Thanks. Thanks, Anonymous. See ya. You're our guests. What kind of host would we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of the tasks you will be attending today. It's basically nothing. I wonder why. As if the game knew that something terrible has just happened and we need to focus on that. Field study envelope June. Field study day 2 assigned tasks. Literally one unrequired quest. North Highlands, North Monster. A large unknown monster has been around the northern part of the highland. It must be exterminated at all costs. Monster details unknown. Location southwest area of the northern highlands near cliff edge. Nassau. Yeah, I'm feeling quite good actually. I just got some snacks. And they were very good. The market was in town, so I went there. Also, when going to the market, realized that there was apparently a freaking circus there. Why? Who needs a circus here? Also, apparently, my sister told me that yesterday or 2 days ago the circus tent was also there. Then yesterday it was gone, and today it's back. So no idea what happened there. Probably the wind or something. But in that case, is it really that not resistant to wind? It couldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Well, fewer means 1, apparently. Okay. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off on the beaten path a bit. Understood. Thank you again for everything. You want to spend some more time with your grandfather today, Elisa? It sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. Oh yeah, you also missed that. Elisa's granddad randomly showed up. He was just... No one knew where he was, and it was like, oh well, turns out he was actually just here all along. No, there's no objection to completing this morning's task without you if you wish to spend more time with him. But... Are you there? Yes, I'm here. Oh, good morning. Your grandfather. Norton? Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks of your faces, it seems not all as well. I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Zendergate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. What? It sounds like it all happened in the middle of the night. And that's not the last of it either. The Republican Army base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty. Yeah, it's not. Like, both of them are obviously gonna blame the other, and that means that they are going to try to get war. Great! This is great news. Airborne armor divisions being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armored regiments too. Lieutenant General, we confirmed the deaths of 2 of the guards. A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we have been able to stabilize their condition. I see. Have the medics see to them the second they arrive. Yes, sir. Contact Zendergate. Prepare 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return. Hey, you sure you don't need us to help? I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency. The same goes for you guys. I assume you'll be heading to Zendergate to learn more about the current situation from Lieutenant General Vender. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Nord's Military Academy. I will. Will you be staying here, grandfather? I will. I can use a truck after all. And since I was here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry, Elder Layson. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you need it the most. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessing of the wind and the goddess be with you all. Take care. We will. We must make for Zender Gate at once. Indeed. We need to find out as much as we can about what happened. The photographer Norton accompanied the party. The northern reaches of the North Highlands are temporarily inaccessible. Oh yeah, there's also some random side quests, guys. Important stuff. Ask about the monster. Excuse me, Layson. We did like to ask some questions about the monster you want us to exterminate. Sure, ask away. Well, it's not a required task. It can't hurt to know more about it just in case. In that case, we would like to know about the monsters itself. Based on the request and type of monster no one ever seen before. Yes, I can confirm that as of this morning. In fact, just its figure alone is a mystery. What I saw there was an ordinary monster, but a giant made of stone. A giant made of stone? That sounds markedly miserable, similar to Gurun from old fairy tales. We have legends of such creatures as well. And now that you mention it, the monster was striking similar to what was described in those stories. That's just bizarre. I've got a bad feeling about this. Me too. We should probably get rid of it quickly before anything happens. That's exactly why I decided to assign you this task. If you're going after it, I head over to the southwestern area of the Highlands, northern region. However, keep in mind that there's no need to force yourself should it prove to be more dangerous than anticipated. Got it. Thanks for the information, Dad. Anyway, we should go and get a look at it ourselves at least. We can decide what to do after that. Be careful. Maybe the blessing of the winds and the gods be with you. That is the northern side of the area and we can't go there. Let me also check if there's any hidden quests that I don't know yet exist. Neo Seeker, let me check Neo Seeker. Okay, we first need to do main story events, but second is also that there is absolutely no hidden quests in this area right now. Right onto the southern region of the Highlands. Yes! I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You already helped me out more than enough with that today. No problem, don't sweat it. It's mostly the kind of breaking news every press photographer dreams of being on the scene for. So, this bothers me. How is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican army bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No time to think about that. Right now we need to hurry. We should get to the Zender Gate as fast as we can. Right. Don't write too much, roughly. No promises, my guy. We have to go to the Zender Gates. There we go. Oh yeah, we have to go above to the higher level.
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
This situation is looking worse by the minute. We need to hurry.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
I love when people are standing on top of tanks. That's totally what you should do, and totally not a complete bad, terrible idea. Everyone knows that you will be very well protected while standing on top of a tank. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armor Division, and it appears they are preparing for deployment. Thanks everyone. Let me go see if I can get the permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Leonard could be. We need to find him so he can tell us what's going on here. I suspected you might show up. There he is. Lieutenant General, did you have some business to attend to elsewhere, sir? I thought I'd conduct another sweep of the area as a precaution, but never mind that now. You came at the perfect time. A freight train bound for Aurora departs about 30 minutes from now. I want you all to onboard that train to finish up your field study as quickly as you can and return to the academy. What? But sir... Well, things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army. The bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from an armed conflict with the Celtic Republic. I have already informed everyone in the settlement that they did not already write that message to you. Be that as it may, we can't just turn tail and pretend none of this has happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side to attack first? Guys? This is the general question. That's the general question here. Still under investigation. You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our army watchtower was destroyed and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of Zender Gate, I have the duty to act. So there really were fatalities. It's presumed that for the sake of argument that the damage sustained by the Republican Army base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of the facilities suffered a major structural damage. The loss appears to be at minimum equal to ours. Honestly, I estimate them to be far greater. But if they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we are long since past the point where leisurely discussion on our possibility was an option. Discussing our possibilities was an option. I will do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflict, and I suspect they are as well. But that just seems too wrong. That's your opinion, Lieutenant General. Will you at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own? Guys? Investigate on your own? As I'm sure you are aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand. And when someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I unearth the truth behind what is happening. Are you serious? Well, do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study too. No, wait. This is the people of North's problem. There's no reason for you all to stay here and risk getting caught in the crossfire. A classmate and friend is staying behind, isn't that a reason enough? I am a son of the House of Albrea. I would never disgrace the honor of a family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot for my grandfather as well. Do you remember what you said to us back at Heimdall Station. The most important thing that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. Here's you lost this one, guys. Lieutenant General, It's currently 10:05. I will permit you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I will do everything in my power to postpone any potential conflict until at least then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Then we have no moment to waste. We should begin visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly.
I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all. And more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but
I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange, to be honest. I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives have been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now. That there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the Academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation, and before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the Academy.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they'd leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
it's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand.
Elisa?
Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family.
Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop Ward from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really.
You can see the shell damage everywhere. Even worse than I feared. They confirmed the casualty still. I didn't think they'd ever have to see anything like this. As a student of the military academy, things like this are always within the realm of possibility. Although barely expected my first sign of such devastation to be the spark that ignited the war with Calvert. This may be too much for a student like us to handle. No, we've all been in a situation that looks impossible before, we haven't we? And every time we come through, just have to stay calm and think. I'm sure we can do something here too. You're right. Good. We should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get better grasp on the situation. Let's find who's in charge and get their permission to start their investigation. Question, John. Could you hear the voice acting okay? I feel like the voice acting is significantly lower volume than the music is. I'm thinking of increasing the voice volume a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I see. If Lieutenant General Bender has given you this permission, I see no reason to refuse. I mean, they aren't now. Like earlier in that scene with Gaius and the others, right? Thank you. However, I want to make it clear that armed conflict with Calvert could begin at any moment. We've got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threat from the east. Okay, let's get started. We'll start by speaking of the soldiers and assessing the damage. I'm going to increase the voice volume a little bit. If it causes the voice volume to be too loud compared to my voice, let me know. That seems wise. When we gathered all the information we need, we can start piecing it together. Right, let's go. Okay, first, let's do what I said I wanted to do, which is increase the voice volume a bit. It's one little switch, there we go.
Leave it to me. Go!
Right! Yeah!
Alright, here we go!
I can do this.
Why do you go and die on me? Sad. He's pretty down. Can say I don't understand how he feels though. It's right when the ship changed. Rune came out to relieve me and I was chatting away with him like always. That's when the first show hit us. Must have been around 3 in the morning. So it started around 3 then. Right, in the middle of the night. I was on lookout. I should have noticed something was off, but the explosion completely took me by surprise. I was so sure nothing would ever happen out here that when something actually did, I was totally useless. If I just paid a bit more attention, it'd been better to consult you, don't mind. It's not your fault. None of you could have predicted that something like this would happen. You can hardly blame yourself for a lack of vigilance after being stationed in a peaceful area like this for so long. The effect in the dead of the night, knowing your guard would be down. I wonder if it really was the Republic in an army going after all. We need more information before we can say for sure. I don't think it was them. There was something else that happened before he came under attack. We heard an explosion coming from the Republican Army's base. When we looked, we saw smoke pouring from it. What? We knew that both bases were attacked, but did both attacks really happen around the same time? If that's so, it's unlikely that either army was responsible. Who is responsible then? We should keep this in mind as we piece things together. Thanks, the most useful guide generally ever. Also freaking horrible. Keep telling that and they need to get some rest, but they just won't listen. Can't say that I blame them though. They were only ones who survived the attack without suffering major injuries after all. A situation with the Republican army. Looks like they are really hustling over. There are a confirmed number of armored vehicles entering and exiting the area. Heard their base got hit pretty badly too. And even from over here it sure looks that way. The Lieutenant General said that the Republican base got hit at least as hard as the Watchtower is, not harder. We believe they were responsible for that as well. They need an excuse to attack us, and that sure as hell looks like one. Do you really think it's true? That much damage seems awfully excessive. They probably just got over it with the explosives. Doesn't make much difference either way. If they brace enough to attack us, we will blow them back across the border. The soldiers here all seem to have their doubts, but without any hard evidence, we are not going to be able to convince them of anything. Should we consider the possibility that this was a deliberate act of sabotage by the Government Republic? This is awful. It really looks like they got hit hard. I think there were casualties. You know, the Imperial Army isn't going to sit and twiddle their thumbs after suffering an attack like this. They have their image to uphold after all. Yeah, it looks like most of the damage is still concentrated in the south side of the building. I think whoever carried out the attack could have done it from the Highlands. Seems very likely. But where on the plains could they launch an attack like that from? Well, the Highlands are incredibly vast. We need some kind of clue, even know where to start looking. Hopefully we'll be able to find something here that will point us in the right direction. Huh. This is... What's up, Alyssa? Is there something unusual about the scrap metal? I knew it. It's a mortar shell manufactured by the Reinford company. Are you sure? Yeah, I've seen them before on the assembly line. There are only a couple models capable of firing this kind of shell. That would suggest that the mortar used to fire it was also made by the Reinford company, but if we assume that's true, it seems much less likely that the Republic was responsible. True, why would the Republican Army use weapons made in the Empire? Well, I mean, we already knew that they did international shipments. Doesn't make much sense to me. Even if we count for deception, it seems unlikely that Calvert would go this far to conceal their involvement. Though considering the stakes, we can't entirely rule out the possibility. So this might be frightfully be an important clue to solve things in history. I think that's all the info we can gather. I think so too. Now we need to analyze what we learned. First, we should establish a good picture of what's happening when the attack occurs. It's like the best place to start. So first of all, what time did the actual attack on the watchtower happen? Around 3 AM. So 3 AM. Yes, that's what the card told us. But that wasn't all that was going on then. That's right, the Republican army base also came under attack. And according to the Lieutenant General, they suffered even greater damage than what happened here. I think we can safely discount the possibility that the Republican army bombed their own forces then. But there's no evidence that the Imperial Army launched an attack either. All we know is that both attacks happened and both sides took heavy damage. However, as Elisa said, We have no evidence to suggest that either side was responsible. If we accept that as a fact, the most likely scenario is that the responsibility lies with another party entirely. You think? A third party is working behind the scenes to provoke both countries into starting a war. Tensions between the Empire and the Republic are always high, but compared to other areas of similar political value, the North Highlands have always been peaceful. They can conceive of no reason either country would have decided to break that peace last night. I agree. If anything, it seems that the negatives would outweigh the positives for both parties. If this were Crossbell, it might be a different story, but here... Now that you mention it, we found something else to add up odd about the attack on the watchtower, didn't we? Something that seems to point to a third party involvement. Something else you could else odd about the attack on the watchtower. I'll be set referring to this. The weapon was used. I think. I mean, the area was also a thing, but we're talking about the Monstars used for the attack, right? Exactly. It's like the orbital mortars they used in the attack were an altered Reinforced model. Knight for one found it pretty unlikely that the Republican army is picking Erebonia made weapons. Indeed, they have little reason to be considering the Republic has its own major orbital technology manufacturers. The Vern Company, as I recall. Yeah, the Vern Company is responsible for manufacturing most of the arms used by the Republican Army. And then there's the fact that the mortar used here is old. The Imperial Army hasn't used this mortar model for years. I've heard that military surplus sometimes make its way onto the black market and end up in the hands of mercenaries. Knowing that, it seems unlikely that either army chose to use it to cover their backs. Quite. However, there is a far more pressing question we need to answer. What do you mean? I know where you're going with this. You need to know where this attack was launched from in the first place. That's going to be difficult to work out. But without that vital detail, all our speculation just thus far is for naught. If we intend to avert a war, we need more than speculation. We need conclusive evidence. Agreed. But the Highlands are far too fast to just strike out searching blindly. Especially if the Lieutenant General's deadline rapidly approaching. Actually, we may have to start our search blind. If Elisa and guys will lend me a hand, I may be able to help. Huh? What do you mean have in mind? If I can vector the location of the damage together with the speed and the trajectory of the mother shell, and then take it into account the Highlands wind, I may be able to estimate the area from which the mortar was fired. Potentially anyway. Are you serious? Sounds easier said than done. I'll do what I can. Are you familiar with the specifics of this shell that was used? I think so. It's an old model, but I should be able to give you some rough data. That should be plenty anyway. Let's have another look at those damaged areas that are calculations. Please come with me, everyone. Right. Right, I think we calculated the rough location. I believe the mortar was fired from a location to the south of here. Using the map as a reference going, that means that it was likely launched from somewhere in this area. And according to my calculations, the launch site shouldn't be too far from here. Wow, I can't believe you managed to work that out so quickly. That's well beyond the level of mathematics we cover in class. I'll enjoy watching Magnus really sweat it out trying to catch you on our next midterms. Just a little applied physics. I couldn't have done it without Alicia's and Gaia's help. Looks like we got a nice big piece of the puzzle right in our hands. Sure seems like it. Let's take off and start looking. Rini and the others reported their findings to the soldiers in charge and asked him to relay the intel to Zendergate. Afterwards, they set out on horseback to begin their search. Alright, let's start looking for where the mortar was accurately fired from. If what Emma calculated is correct, it should have been fired from a point south of the watchtower. And most likely from a point that easily overlook so that it's not found out. Let's see if we can find anywhere that fits that description. We'll likely need to rely on that map to help us. I wonder if that goblet could be still there. Regardless, we should see what we can find. Alright. Hey, over there. Found something? What's a rope ladder doing all the way over there? I cannot believe its presence here to be mere chance. Do the people of North use this area for anything? No, that I've never known of. These just got that much more suspicious and perhaps the murder was fired from somewhere here. Definitely take a look. I'm not sure how we're going to get up there. Maybe it's a top problem from down here. I see no way to climb up the cliff face itself either. If you have any suggestions now, we should be fine. I believe I have an idea. If we were to make use of Elisa's orbital bow. My bow? How? Well, if you were able to hit the cord that's trying to rope ladder, perhaps it would unroll itself and follow you and slime up. I'm glad you think I'm that good of a shot, but I'm that good of a shot, but I really don't see it working. It was just a thought. Well, it's not like you have any better ideas, why not give it a try? True enough, time is one resource we don't have much of right now. Searching for some manner of tool to pull it down costs us precious time as well. Can't really argue with that. Right, here goes for nothing. Wait, what it actually worked? You seem to have the makings of a great hunter. This is a day for lucky shots. Well, we have to start calling her quick draw Lisa. Was I just imagining things, or did her arrow flow for a second? Well, now what you can reach the ladder. Why don't we go have a look on top of the cliff? Yeah, let's see what we're after. What's up there? There, you said the smoking gun we were looking for too. Well, the old Arbon mortars already reinforced models too. And it looks like they've been used recently. So this is where they were hiding them. To see why they chose this place, we would think to look here. They must have fled the area after firing them last night, leaving the launcher here where they were. But unfortunately, these alone do not furnish enough evidence to ever the war. You're right, unfortunately. We just had a bit more evidence. Still, this is a solid step forward for our investigation. Perhaps you should return to Zender Gate and let the Lieutenant General know. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's go report.
Fire!
There! Isn't that... Is it that flying object we saw fleeing from Oroc's fort near Bereahard? There is no mistaking something that's strange, and it looks like it's carrying something. Can be coincidence that they show up now of all times. They're heading northwest and we're going after them. Right. Chase and find the floating silver object before time runs out.
Yeah!
We can't let them get away!
Right. We need to overtake them. Crap, they're fast.
Just don't lose sight of them.
Did they touch down near the stone circle?
There's no escape for them now.
We lost them. I'm not ready to call the search yet. Let's keep looking. We will do the search. And eventually arrive. Oh, for God's sake. Time to restart the game. We're going to lose BP and I refuse that to make happen. But this is completely doable. We literally got like 2 seconds to spare and then we're like, no, actually, fuck you. Darn it. Oh, that sucks. We were so close to. Let's look. Darn it. Go to the game again. What happened is that I had a chase sequence, and the chase sequence didn't go well. Okay. Thank God auto saves exist, my god. I almost had to redo a shit ton of content. No, we're not doing that. Okay, this time it's going well. Hopefully. We have to chase the thing!
Yeah!
We can't let them get away!
Right. We need to overtake them. Crap, they're fast.
Just don't lose sight of them.
Fortunate part is that I know where to go this time.
Did they touch down near the stone circle?
There's no escape for them now.
Realistically there shouldn't, but you know. Oh shit, no. Whoa! I definitely saw them land around here. Let's go, we did it! Oh! Vincent's one's up ahead. You have like 3 seconds, like, and I got stuck again, that's not good. Like, you have max of 10 seconds of spare time. I'm betting it's that thing we're chasing. Ah, sorry. We're finally reached the thing that's scaring the young girl. Well, we'll find out what we're dealing with soon enough. AP increased by 1 because you did the chase sequence correctly. There they are. It really does look like a child. But what does the silver construct give her? Save the speculation for later. We need to capture them before they escape.
I think that about covers everything.
Now, what to do? It'd be easy enough to overpower them, but there's a good chance some of them would get away. But just killing them all seems really cruel too.
Halt! Stay where you are!
Ooh, it's the military academy students.
She knows about us?
How?
Just who are you?
And what's that thing beside you?
So, who are you? Were you involved with the attacks on the Watchtower and the Republican Army's base?
We'd rather not accuse you of a crime you didn't commit. But can you at least tell us who you are and what you're doing here?
Aw, how did I end up being the bad guy? This is gonna make things a bit sticky. Oh, I know what I can do! Everything will go hunky-dory if you guys help me out.
What?
What are you talking about? But first, I hope you won't mind if I give you a little test, just to be sure you're up to the challenge.
Is that a challenge?
I'm Milliam Orion. And this is Aragetlum, but you can just call him Lammy for short. Okay, let's get started! Let's get started!
My turn!
Da, 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 da.
I can can do this. Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain!
It's my turn.
Yeah! Oh, Moon, shield us from harm! Crescent Shell!
Here we go.
Lemmy! Barrier!
Oh no, not the Lemmy barrier. No, that's broken.
Fire!
My turn.
Freaking Lemmy barrier.
It's my turn.
I hate the Lemmy barrier. It's broken. It's so broken. Specifically when it's against me.
Okay.
Oh my god. Blue flame. Fortunately, the Lemmy barrier doesn't protect her against magic attacks, so that's unfortunate for her.
Yeah. Go. There.
I can do this. Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain!
Okay, there we go.
Go! Lemmy! Barrier!
Not again!
Thanks! Okay. Here!
Go.
Right back up!
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
Blow away!
Maybe don't miss.
Yeah. Gleaming. Now! I've got you. I can do this.
It's my turn. They're open. Read. Right. There.
Guess I let my guard down.
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
Wow! You guys are pretty tough. Yep, looks like you'll be great for the job, all right.
We've had quite enough of your wild chases and your games.
You were the one who attacked both of those military facilities, weren't you? Oh, no, that wasn't me! Ugh, what can I say to make you believe me?
Just tell us what you can. Anything you know that might help us find out who was actually responsible.
By the way, I love the casting choice for Ashley Burgess William. It just sounds so funny. Like the actual child, like she just actually sounds like a child, and it's perfect.
You said you wanted our help? If helping you would restore peace to the Highlands, we're ready to help out however we can. But you have to talk to us. Help us understand what's happening.
Come on, you two.
I hope you don't come to regret your naivete.
You said your name was Milliam, right? We really don't have much time. So could you tell us what it is you want our help with?
Well, what I want you to help me with is capturing the small armed group responsible for attacking the Watchtower and the Republican Army's base. What did you just say?
You saw those mortars earlier, right? There's a bunch more hidden near the Republican Army's base. I'm guessing it was the same group that set them up at both locations.
Wait.
Do you have any idea who this armed group might be? Well, I'm not 100% sure or anything. But they look like a bunch of Jaeger dropouts, so I'm guessing they're working for a pretty meaty chunk of Mira. I was on my way to go find out for sure.
Wait, then...
You know where they are?
Sure do. They're up in the north of the Highlands. If you promise to help me out, I'd be happy to show you the way. So, how about it?
All right, you have our aid. I'm Reen Schwarzer, Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
Gaius Wurzel.
I'm Elisa Reinford. It's, nice to meet you.
My name is Emma Milstein. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. And just so you know, you still have much to answer for regarding your intrusion into Auroch's fort.
You knew that was us, huh? It'd be super cool if we could just, you know, put that whole thing behind us for the time being.
If we must.
Now. Nice to meet you all, too. Anyway, what are we just hanging around here for? Let's make for the north of the Highlands.
All right, but I'd like to swing by the settlement first.
Yeah, we should use your telephone to report back to Zendergate about everything we found out so far.
Okay, let's get going then. Oh, yeah. Are you going to be riding on the back of your... thing?
Well, I could, but I think I'm gonna ride on the back of your horse instead.
Wait, what?
Lammy!
Whoa!
It vanished.
And the way it did so seems familiar somehow.
Come on, are we going or not? Let's go catch us some big bad wannabe Jaegers!
William joined the party. For reasons unknown, she is carrying an artist unit and is capable of forming a combat link with the other party members, which makes absolutely no sense. Can I change the party members too? Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch these two out for... There we go. Reen, Elisa, Miriam, and Eustace. It's really unfortunate. I'm gonna say this already because it's gonna be relevant later. I am 100% gonna complete all the coldsteel games, all 4 of them, and the thing is...
Woohoo! This is amazing!
If you keep squirming around back there, you're gonna fall off.
For some reason, Ashley Birch, who voices William, didn't want to come back for Coldsteel 3. No idea why she didn't want to, but she didn't. So she had to be recast for Coldsteel 3 and 4. And as much as I like her new VA, it's kind of off-putting that her voice changes halfway through the series. Kind of annoying. Green and the others hurried directly to the settlement. Same day at 12. We have half an hour left. Is that... Dum dum da 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 dum. Republican Army airship. What's doing deep into the Highlands? This is what they call invasive reconnaissance or something like that, right? They basically trespassing with just enough force to see what the enemy is up to and how many troops they've got within their aim. Who are you? It's a secret! Anyway, don't you guys need to get hold of Thunder Gate? She's right, let's move. Alright. Bro, you're all safe. I'm so glad you're okay. We saw the Republican airship flying overhead. Yeah, it's been circling up here for a while now. Is it really going to be a war? We're going to do everything we can to make sure that's not gonna happen. We need to hurry and borrow the elder's telephone. They have reason to believe that the armed group is hidden in the Northern Highlands? Yeah, seems like that's going on. We're currently on our way to investigate. I suppose all our hopes are on quick on this. Very well, I'm extending our deadline to 3 PM. Be in your guard. Will do. Please do whatever you can to postpone any conflict. So the culprit used to be the member of the Jaeger Court? I've heard the term mentioned before, but I know a little of them. Oh, they're in trouble, that's for sure. Let us handle this. Not going to let anyone start a war here. Here's that even if I wish to sway you away, your mind is already made up. Let me see if I can get this phone to pick up the orbital waves from our units. He'll give me a call if anything happens. Thanks, you grandfather. May the winds and the goddess guide you and be praying for your safety. Hehe, let's jam! Okay, we're counting on you. Show us the way. There's the Northern Highlands and they're hiding. Where in Northern Highlands are they hiding anyway? Oh, I think you probably knew the place. You know, that huge statue north of there? There's a creepy old ruin around that, so that's where they're all holed up. She must be talking about... the ancient quarry? Okay, now I have to find the monster somewhere. Where is that thing?
Not might. We will make it in time.
Where's that monster though? Out here, it's near the bottom.
Watch out, this is a tough one. Go!
I can do this.
My turn.
Yes, sir! Get him! Now!
There! My turn!
I can do this. Turn to...
I'll handle this.
Here we go! Ha!
My turn! Lemmy! Barrier! Thanks!
It's my turn.
Go!
Got it! My turn! Now's a chance!
I've got you.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. Turn to...
Go! There! Now's a chance!
I've got you.
Yes, sir! Now!
There! Oh no, you don't!
You okay?
Thanks! Here we go!
Scared of what?
Very well.
I can do this. Turn to...
My turn! Lemmy! Barrier! Thanks!
My turn! There!
This is nothing.
Come on, Lemmy! Giant Breaker!
This is nothing. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
I did it!
A matter of course.
Nice.
Ah, that was toughy. We managed to scrape out a win, but I'm still not exactly sure what it even was. What's a creature like that doing here in the north? Looked like a golem out of the old fairy tale. As we thought, it recalled that the gargoyle we fought in the old schoolhouse on our first day. We should report back to listen. Yeah, if you get the chance, let's head back to the tournament. Let's do that first, and then yeah. But hey, John, like, if you don't think it's good, maybe like, make someone proof watch it, and then see if their feedback, if they have any feedback for you. That is always helpful. I'm going to do the same thing with the audiobook review that I am going to make, but I've not experienced doing it yet, so I need to figure out how to do that too. Oh, I see. Did you come from unscathed? Thankfully, yes. It certainly would have applied, but we preserved in this, persevered in the end. Glad to hear it. So a bit concerned that it's big now all of time to appear, but we can worry about that later. Considering the situation in the moment, I really appreciate that you were able to defeat it all. Here, this is your reward. Zero bomb times 5, EP charge time 2 times 5. Thank you so much. We'll be sure to make the most of this. I'm the one who asked you to deal with it in the first place, so it all really easy to do. I wish you all the best in resolving the current crisis. Stay safe. Thanks, Dad. That quest is done. Okay, now we can go do the actual main story events again. This is important. This one is not for now.
Yeah! Yeah!
Long live North Highlands.
The ancient quarry is this way, right?
Yep, just round the back of this statue.
You already were there. It's that was a completely optional event that we did there. That's just something.
Yeah! So this is the ancient quarry. Crazy to think it dates all the way back to the Neolithic era over 1,000 years ago.
And that an evil djinn is sealed away here.
Well, that's what the legends say, but no one really knows for sure.
And you're sure that armed group you mentioned is hiding in here?
It seems likely.
Yep, I think they're probably lying low deep down in the quarry. I mean, I know they're here. I saw a bunch of them stream in from the entrance up there about an hour ago.
But how'd they get up there in the first place?
You think they used a rope ladder like the one we found near the mortars?
It's difficult to tell from this far away.
Anyway, we'll need to go in from this entrance down here. Me and Lammy could fly up there no problem, but that doesn't help the rest of you out much.
Well, you have a point, but...
I'm not sure entering here is going to prove much easier for us. What do you propose we do about this huge stone door? It doesn't look like it's going to budge.
Come on, get off your horses. Me and Lammy will take care of this door, no sweat.
Oh?
We ought to dismount anyway.
Miriam became the party leader. Characters with strike-type field attacks or of B rank or higher can destroy cracked walls and certain other objects.
There! There!
What? Amazing.
Thanks, Lammy. Huh? What's wrong? I thought we were in a hurry to catch those bad guys hiding in here.
Yeah, we are, but...
What is that thing?
Sorry, can't tell you. That's classified info.
Classified?
We can continue this inquiry at a later time. Let's get inside.
Oh, this really does have that creepy old abandoned quarry. Oh, this really does have that creepy old abandoned quarry vibe. Okay, let's go! Hey, don't go charging ahead. If that armed group is all up here, we will need to exercise some caution. Any more loud noises like that might alert them that we're here. I think we'll be alright. This place feels really fast. All this dense rock and these twisting presents should dampen the sound too. I think the enemy should be able to smash things without tipping off the bad guys. She may be right, I don't hear any echoes. No, I'm more concerned with the strange wind I'm sensing. What do you mean? Sense something strange too. You think... What's that? Watch out!
Okie doke, let's get started! Here I go!
A provided guys randomly become into the party. That was not what I wanted in the flyer.
Here we go! Now's our chance!
Gotcha!
It's my turn.
Fire!
RCP is ready.
It's my turn.
Boom, just ran some stuff.
Thanks! Here we go! Go!
Gotcha! My turn! Get him!
Comes off.
Don't mess with us!
It is not so funny. It's a piece of break.
I did it! Making progress.
That takes care of that. Piece of cake! Still, they seem different from all the monsters we fought so far. Like our Orbal's arch affected them differently somehow. Seems like it was an area where the higher elements are active. Higher than what? If you're all aware, some our monsters may be weak or resistant to any of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. However, it seems that there are 3 higher elements: time, space, and mirage are also present. I suppose that could explain the strange wind I felt earlier. Sounds like we'll need to be really tread carefully here. Oh, you don't sit on the top of the test of the scores for nothing, do you? Well, that's just an indicated skill set anyway. I bet anything you'll be right about. Right though. This whole area is steeped in ancient legends. I wouldn't be quite surprised if these higher elements were present here. Have fun, be on your guard. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. We lost Lemmy here with us, so there's nothing to worry about. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Not well acquainted with the content of Carson, is she? She is not.
Bring it on!
Right. Arcus activate.
Here we go!
Leave it to me.
My turn! Here goes!
Ha! Let's keep moving.
That should suffice.
What are those glowing things anyway?
I'm actually rather curious myself.
There!
Well, shall we begin?
My turn.
All right.
Yes, sir! There! No more chance! Follow me, everyone!
Right. Got it.
Woohoo! We win!
If it's a fight they want.
Go! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Ahem!
How does that thing even work?
Now's our chance.
Go! Go!
Gotcha!
Right.
Here I go!
Leave it to me.
Go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
For survival level 3. Kill enemies restores CP, 10 CP per enemy killed, 50%, 15 CP per enemy killed. That's even better. Restore CP when HP is low, plus 50. Once per height when below 100% HP.
I did it!
Nicely done.
Nice.
Feel like I'm growing stronger.
Also, Milliam is busted. He's level 33 while everyone is just in 20s. This is broken.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
EP cut 2.
Oh, we're back outside! There!
Ah, it's nice to be back in the great outdoors again.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Spirit breaker in chest. Okay, well, that's even more great. Okay.
If it's a fight they want.
I can do this. Let's go.
Here we go! Ha!
Leave it to me.
My turn!
Ha!
Here we go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Feeling a sort of EP. Which is also very good.
A matter of course.
The wind's behind us. Let's go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me. There! I go where the wind takes me.
Bring it on. Go.
Congrats, Sean! Meanwhile, I'm just destroying everything with
I
millions.
can do this.
Because she's busted. She's level freaking 33.
Leave
We
it
are
to
not
me.
even in that. We aren't even level 30 at all. This is great.
Now!
I've got you! Yes, sir! There! Don't mess with us!
That one's huge. What do you think they could be?
I don't know. We'd better exercise a little caution.
Cast 2 in chests.
There!
Wait! What's wrong? 600 men. Come on, let us go already. Yeah, we've done enough. I hear them too. We're definitely not the only ones here. Sounds as though they are quarreling about something. By the flow of the wind, I'm guessing there are 6 or 7 of them. Wow, you guys are amazing! How can you say this kind of stuff? Kind of hard to explain, I suppose. You could say I picked it up as a result of my training. Not something I could really teach to anyone. Meanies? Save your childish voting for later. You don't appear to have noticed our presence. This is your chance. Yeah, once you're ready, let's start in. Okay. That was it. They're ready, everyone. He already has all the slots unlocked. That is good news. Now so does Gaius. Uses is still useless. Yeah, there we go. Still not all of them unlocked. Okay, let's see if I can equip trusted things to any of her slots. I cannot. That is very unfortunate. But I can do that for Gaia at least. Aqua Bleed R, Shield 2, CPU. And I can give you something that's green only. So what about... Oops. You mentioned that last time you were looking for music, yeah. It's time, guys. There! Gotcha! Come on, we fulfilled our part of the bargain. Just give us the rest of the money already. I'm afraid that's not strictly true. Your contract states that you will receive the rest of the money when the Imperial Republican armies begin combat. If this current stalemate continues, we may find it necessary to give them another gentle nudge in the right direction. Ugh, what a pain. I just think we should hold out a little longer, and we'll have more Mira than we know that we do it. You said your name is G, right? Yeah. How do you have this kind of cash to throw around anyway? How does anyone? If I'm not one to look at a gift, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, but 5 million Mira just for the advance payments. That's serious money. You must have some powerful backers in the wings. I believe our agreement maintains that the inquiries were to be made correct. It would be unfortunate indeed if we were forced to prematurely terminate our partnership due to a breach of contract. Wait. We don't need to know anymore as long as the monies are a sure thing this is our command. Besides, how are we even going to get out of here without your help? It seems we have nothing to further discuss then. Fear not. Be long before this frothing pot boils over, and the peace of this land is irrevocably shattered. And when that happens...
Will never happen!
Where you come from?
Who are these kids?
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. And you're under arrest on suspicion of an unprovoked attack on both the Imperial Watchtower and Republican Army base.
How fitting, delegating your dirty work to these swine. But your contemptible scheme ends here.
What was that? Swine! You kids are dead meat!
Ah, yes. That makes sense. You're the students responsible for interfering with our work in Celtic, aren't you?
Wait, then?
Then the one who hired those bandits.
Yes, it was I. Did you think the provincial army capable of competent planning and subterfuge? You may call me Gideon, though in some circles I'm known simply as G. That is perhaps as much as you may ever know.
Some circles?
I trust that your bellicose ideals are not simply the ravings of a lone madman, then.
Your name doesn't matter to me. If you intend to shatter the peace of this land, we'll stop you by any means necessary.
Uh-huh. You're all
So you really think you could take us, huh?
I don't know what the weird kid's doing with them. But bottom line, there just needs to be no witnesses. Ain't that right?
Correct. It pains me to pull still budding flowers up by the roots, but they leave us little choice. I'm afraid you already know far too much to return alive. The soil of this ancient land will be watered with your blood before the day is done.
Looks like they're serious. Then we'll have to respond in kind.
All right, let's give them a Class 7 thrashing. But remember, we need them disarmed and alive.
I do apologize, but I'm afraid I can't let you live.
Here we go!
My turn. Here goes.
I can do this. Let's go!
It's my turn.
Yeah!
My turn! Now's our chance!
Gotcha!
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Go, go, go!
Thanks! My turn!
All right.
My turn. Lemmy, barrier. Thanks.
Not the best
My
Lemmy
turn.
barrier. Not the Lemmy barrier told when it's on my side, that is.
Now's
Haha!
our chance!
Gotcha.
It's my turn.
Take this. All right. Now, lend me your strength.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me! Go!
I can do this.
My turn. Let.
Go!
Be calm. All right.
I
Yeah,
can
the
do
only
this.
thing is the billion is the only one that's left. Bye, buddy.
Turn.
They're only students.
Here I go. Lemmy, barrier. Thanks.
Here we go! Go!
Lemmy bam in the face.
Take this.
My turn.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
My turn. Lammy, barrier. Thanks.
Here we go.
And bye-bye.
Impossible. That's that. Let's keep moving. Great!
Nicely done.
Nice.
Making progress.
A matter of course.
No way! How could a group of vets lose to a gang of kids still in the throes of puberty?
Oh, I think I know who you are now. There's a mercenary group called Bugbear made of wannabe Jaeger dropouts. That's you guys, right? I guess you were planning to start calling yourselves a real Jaeger Corps after you pulled off this big job, huh?
How do you know about us?
Forget the students. What's up with this kid? That monster of hers. It's gonna kill us.
Hey, don't you be calling Lammy a monster! Such meanies, aren't they, Lammy?
They're not the only ones who've got some questions about her.
I might have an idea, but let's see how this plays out.
I see now. You're one of the children, aren't you? The silver puppeteer, also known as the White Rabbit. Am I mistaken?
Oh, wow, you've heard of me?
I certainly have. And if you're here, this is a chance I simply cannot miss. I'd be pleased to punch your ticket along with everyone else's for a one-way journey to the great beyond.
A flute?
What is that song?
Above us, watch out!
What?
What the hell is that? No! Ah! Ah! It ate him!
You think we're looking at the face of the Jinn from the legends?
Whatever it is, it seems like it's made this quarry its lair.
Quite a hardy specimen we have here. To have survived from the times of antiquity is no small feat. No doubt its long slumber has left it with a powerful hunger. Do be sure to give it a proper meal, would you? Farewell then. May your struggle be mercifully brief.
Did he seriously run away? A grappling hook?
Help us, please! I don't want to die! Help!
Damn, there's no time to chase after him. We have more immediate problems.
Right. And we can't just leave these soldiers to the mercy of this beast.
Group A, prepare to engage. We need to stop that spider before it can harm anyone else.
Understood!
This will take everything we have.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
Here I go!
turn.
All right.
Here I go! Go, go, go!
Thanks. My turn.
I can do this. Arcus activate. Huh?
No, I'm not talking. I'm trying to focus on the
It's my
fight.
turn.
Because this could actually be rather tricky, so I don't want to throw myself here.
My turn. Go!
Gotcha! Yes, sir!
Oh wow, he's unconscious. Well, too bad
My
for you,
turn.
buddy.
Turn.
Enjoy to die.
Go!
My turn.
All right.
Da,
Here we go.
da, 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 da. Oh,
Yes, sir.
goody.
Arcus, activate!
Right! Let's go!
That's for you!
Huh?
Oh,
Here we
he
go.
is confused. Let's go. He's gonna hit himself in the face. That's amazing news.
Now's a chance.
Gotcha!
You're finished.
And dead. Bye bye.
You bad guys better watch out!
Let's just keep moving.
I feel so dumb with Million. That's so funny.
Just getting started.
You? There was a Duffy! True, but at least we neutralized the threat. But unfortunately, that man with the glasses got away. Considering the situation, I don't believe there was much we could have done. So what's going to be? You can make this easy on yourself and surrender, or... Right, but we demand you to guarantee our safety. You're hardly in a position to demand anything. If their capture is enough to avert the war, then that's it. So be it. Anyway, let's contact my grandfather and Arcus. We should be able to get in touch with Sender Kids for us. Indeed. You have to let the Lieutenant General know that they have got them. Well, I wonder if they will make it in time. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republican Army about the crew we apprehended, but they are unconvinced that they are responsible. Can't say that I blame them. Sounds as though they understand that sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does it mean the Republican army is preparing to attack? Fortunately so. I believe not one of their armored airborne divisions have completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. Oh no. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who that guy in classes was so far? No, we know they were paid very well, but we were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? A man in the glasses called to one of the children. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came! I thought you were gonna show up, never gonna show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had some things to take care of over in Crossbell. Sorting out an office for those scary people. Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of a uniform, I'm assuming you are also a member of the military? That's correct, sir. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiation with the Republican Army. What? Intelligence Division? So you must be... You're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in a good hands then. Negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in all our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency the Chancellor is of the same opinion. I see. Should have known Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would serve sooner or later. So what's the stance of the Reformist faction leader? His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty fond of an old guy really. Anyway, just leave it to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of this little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers, guys. Boo! I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye everyone, bye! I was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait a... second. Oh, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? They are not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. I mean, espionage is still gathering info, but yeah. Provincial armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. Feared as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. So that's one of the Iron Bloods. Sir? That's quite an imposing name. Ironbloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken by the Chancellor. They work with the intelligence division and the robot military police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked though. He hardly seems suited to live in a military squad. Yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. So it looks like we may yet to be able to avert war with Calvert. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about the Captain Lecter's Scarecrow, as he is known by some. I'm given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And even the Chancellor himself is taking action. Success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division is sent down to alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zender Gate at once. Yes, sir. Why does the tank look so goofy? Well, because it's a PS3 game. That's what this was originally, PS3 game.
Precisely on time.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know, then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Rhineford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least, not in the official files.
Sounds like Rhineford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you showed us. I'll never forget all of the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something of truly invaluable. It makes me happy to hear that. Well, uses Oh now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Thomas, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you've got to take care of everyone here for me, Thomas. Leave it to me. Lisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. I know you will be able to. This has been quite the experience for them. Indeed it does. Still, Sharon is as attractive as ever, but you're quite the audacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you're just my type. Instructor? And grandfather, at least try to be serious this once. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, we'll be serious for a moment here. It would seem you've made a discovery of your own. Yes. I think I finally understood why you left the Rhineford company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child, so I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just earn your back and let Mother take over. But now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to beating orbital cars to airships, even the tanks and guns, I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns you built 5 years ago. I thought so. Give my apologies to the Lieutenant General too. Those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. If they're innately limits in range and deployments, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is as a weapon of mass destruction, designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbow hostage. In other words, to stop potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on a project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified of what we'd made. I feared that somewhere along the way we had sold our principles and our souls as a craftsman to the highest bidder. When my daughter took over as company share, I took the opportunity to step back from Ryford and really think of where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd become this point, and how to make this right. That's why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon then. I'm afraid not. All that's what happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The opportunity in the company environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can do from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Quinn. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there will be still many obstacles lying ahead of you. But when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Reinford family, and more importantly because I owe this to myself. Proud to hear it. Green, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, you'll take good care of her for me now, don't you? Of course. Leave it to us. You'll be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that! I love it if Sharon could stay here with me if longer though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? I'm afraid not. Afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7 caretaker. My poor heart! Grandfather, please! It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye, everyone. Bye. May the winds and the goddess always guide your path. Well, look forward to meeting you again someday. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. Chapter 3, Beyond the Railways, End.
Keep up the good work. Perfect! You guys are the best!
Let's continue for a bit. I still have time. July Septian calendar 1204. Valflin Palace, Heimdall. Imperial Palace, Valflin Palace. Imperial Governor Chancellor's Office.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted.
Oh, it's time to get the best voice in the entire Trails of Coldsteel series, and the worst recast in the entire series. Like, don't get me wrong, the guy who they used to recast this guy, very good person, very good actor, but he can't replace this man. And the annoying part is that they recast him in Coldsteel 4 specifically, probably because this guy's actor wasn't available during COVID. But that's really, like, it just hurts because he is perfect.
However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I've been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work. Especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree. Imperial Governor Carl Regnitz.
AKA Machius' father.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samuria Trade Conference in name.
Also, do you recognize that voice? You might recognize that voice, John.
But it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remeferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberl in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Oliver, I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What?
Oh, so here's the thing, John. She didn't. Here's the thing. Dude uses an alias, you know, like the Bard persona. Olivier, that's a persona that he puts on. That is not his real name. His real name is Oliver, which is why he is referred to as such. Which is kind of funny.
Reen, why?
Mid-July. Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts. With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
Fan service moments, fan service moments.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Yup, fan service. That's, of course, we needed this.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
My god.
Instructor!
Oh my god.
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped. Hmm?
on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time.
Of course you did.
We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
No. This is never gonna end.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next.
You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Whoa, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Whew. Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all. All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma.
True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me? Laura?
But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again!
Wait, why me?
I'm exhausted.
You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready, go!
Press Y or B when the two circles overlap. I love how there's PlayStation symbols instead. Great. Doing this repeatedly will increase your speed. No! No! Time to restart the game again! Because I didn't time it correctly. Phenomenal. Time to go back and watch a bazillion cutscenes again while we skip them. Because, once again, I want all the CP. And we have to do this again. My god. At least I wasn't dumb enough. Like, they're literally next to each other too. Like I need to be more Okay. Alright, load game, load chapter, there we go, high speed mode, press B. Look at it go!
Ready, go!
This is so frustrating. Why is there no save point in between this? This is just annoying. I'm pretty sure this is doable too. Like, it needs to be doable, otherwise it would be kind of useless as a minigame, wouldn't it? Why is there no in-between save points?
Ready?
Thank God, there we go! We did it! Oh! Oh boy. It's always that there was a save point here though. AP increased by 3, exactly. This is why you want to do this. And actually win.
I actually won. Nicely done, Rain.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
What?
Incredible! Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Well, the temperatures are going up, up, and I don't know about you, but I'm willing to wilting like a flower. But everyone knows when the beat is on, that's when the rushing power of beer is at its peak. Oh, maybe I should use this free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or will you be flying solo again? You just had to ask. Anyway, moving on. Your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but just make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next weekend will be our next field study then. Feels like we just got done with our last one. Aww. If we're tied up next weekend, I guess we won't be able to go on the capital for the summer festival this year. Not summer festival. It's a seasonal holiday kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate it in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Xseed Church adopted. I see. We actually do have similar festival in North. Though if it's mostly celebrated in June, why does its capital wait until July? You know, I've already wondered that too. I've always wondered that too. Does anyone actually know? The standards of teaching just aren't that they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that. That's correct. July is the month when Emperor Dracos brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month late, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Huh, interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. But it seems like he was just gonna babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day long. Doesn't know how to shut up. Hey. Anyway, make sure you don't let him sap your strength. Though I'm sure our miracle working mate will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together. I bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask about it though. Well, that's about done for the homeroom. If you do the honors, Marcus. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. See? Moon doctor, okay? Thanks. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her. You are her senior after all. I'm aware of that, however. Seems like those two are getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after their racing or swimming scores too. I heard their group philosophy study score was middling as well. It's true. They were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Green? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but... Why me, exactly? Well, you just seem good at this. End up playing a real natural, actually. And besides, you're the well-intentional Mark who got down to running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that made for that. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Alright, I have to agree. I mean, I think you're the best one for the job too. I mean, it was thanks to you that Juices and Marcus became buddies. Who the hell became buddies? You must be sniffed across in the garden of delusions if you think I'm friends of his. Ah, you both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength now. Anyway, it's a dish and dash, but I've got a club meeting to go to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend to myself. I'll catch you later then. Obtained class 7 uniform. Obtained class 7 uniform costume. You can now change costumes by selecting the costume you want to wear in the costume section of the camp menu on the Equip tab. If no costume has been selected, the character outfit will change automatically over the course of the story. However, certain scenes will feature character wearing specific outfits rather than the costume you've selected. Hi. So hungry! I ended up spending so much last month that I barely got the money to eat. Okay, that your allowance will be here tomorrow. You probably won't wither away and die. Probably. Summer, what a marvelous season. This is the season which awakens my pathos and passion. It's as if they are being called out to play by the sun itself, or perhaps by those lovely old maidens seeking reference in pool over there. Your ability to draw connections between such unrelated concepts is truly awe-inspiring, Master Vincent. Sorry, Pop, please. Such flattery isn't necessary. Since the Wind Orchestra Summer performance is no longer held tradition, how wonderful to see everyone coming together to land some the concerts out. Let's use this next month prep to make it it's perfect. Let's talk to everyone, and then summer uniform. Oh, I guess it's time to start wearing those. The last time I wore mine was in the middle of an art project, so I ended up completely filthy. Finding and washing it at this point seems like an annoyance, so I'll just stay in my winter uniform for now. You're really good at painting, aren't you? How about give you a little private modeling for your next painting? Doing the design from a light model is definitely good practice. But I've got to say, you seem a lot bolder than usual today. Of course she freaking switched places with her sister again. Where's the other one? All is part of your imagination. It's clearly Vivi. You can check, you can see from her hair too. Where is Vivi though? Where's Lindy? I mean. So this is what she's drawing. But it's not. Could use a bit of that I mean, Lindy touch. Yeah, no. Add a bit of that, make those bigger. There we go, now it's looking sexy. Oh, of course she makes it, of course. Where is Lindy? We need to save her from her sister's shenanigans again. Where is she? Lindy! Oh no. Lindy. Have you seen that black cat that's been strutting around the academy lately? I guess it's a picky kitty. Oh, cool, I guess. Oh, hi, Sharon. Good day, Master Bean. Oh, hello, Sharon. What brings you here today? Oh, one of my duties is to fulfill some of the chairman's boards of directors related work on her behalf. I was in the process of doing just that. Well, I know you were skilled, but helping out with things that are so sensual like that are really something else. They were merely a few simple tasks, that's all. The chairman rarely finds the time to visit as such, she often requests that I come along in her stead. That's Sharon for you. Sure, shrugging off her own superhuman capability moments. Perhaps at some point, but currently we're busy doing this, right? I'm also gonna switch to chapters in the guide, because you know it's over. It's chapter 4. Oh, also it turns out that I didn't have to restart the game, by the way. I have not. I'm all in bed. And that's why I'm going to finish this day in the game, and then after that we're gonna end it. I'm already feeling unwell and your presence is not improving things. Sorry. Okay, I found it on the YouTube. Where is she? Where'd she go? We need to save her from her sister's dumb shit. Is that Elliot hanging out with Instructor Neidhart? It took longer than I expected. I have preparations to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. Oh, of course, sorry to keep you. No problem. Phew. Hey, Elliot. Oh, sorry, Reen, I didn't see you there. No worries. I'm surprised to see you and Instructor Neidhart together. What were you guys talking about? You know, this stuff? Oh, that reminds me, I really need to get back to the club right about now. See you later! Oh, that was weird. Doesn't seem like they were talking about anything too important though. Teachers are here, not particularly interested in them right now. There's we know where Piffy is. Where's Lily? Need to save her from her dumb sister. Yo, Crow! First thing that comes to mind when thinking of the summer festival is the summer races, of course. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't the students prohibited from betting on the horse races? Not to worry, they check out so thoroughly that it's nearly impossible for me to put down bets in the first place. It's roughly being a student sometimes. Slots to unlock. At some point, we're currently doing and streaming, right? I'm trying to figure out where Lily is, because her sister is messing up her painting. Her empty painting, but nonetheless. Wait, is she here? Lindy. Pipi asked me to swap gloves with her for a while, but I'm not sure I should have. I've never taken care of plants before. As long as they water, they should be fine, right? I hope Miffy is not messing things up in the art club. The last thing I need is her doing any more embarrassing stuff while pretending to be me. There she is, and we can't help her. Dear God. That explains everything. Great. I know, but still. I swear I just heard someone talking. You didn't show the potential over in Nord. Ugh, I knew I should have come with you. It seems pretty likely he's the key. But, huh, that does sound familiar. Who's there? Who's there? Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Huh. Oh, Emma, it's you. Hey, isn't that the black cat? How long have you been there? Oh, I was just passing by when I heard voices, so I started wondering where they were coming from. Wait. You were talking with someone, right? Where did he go? Well... I was talking as a friend with my Arcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? Huh. You know it. So I interrupt you, then I get out of your way if you want to call them back. It's alright, we had just finished talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about, nothing at all. Oh. Okay, if you say so. Still, you really do know what a cat... Do know that cat then. Wait, it's not your cat, is it? No, it's not not quite like that. If anything, she's like my supervisor. The cat is? Sorry. I meant my friend. Yes, the two of us have a real connection. Back when I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. And after a few offerings of milk and cheese, we eventually struck up friendship. So that's how it was, huh? She's pretty well behaved today. Think she's in a good mood? Totally seems that way, doesn't it? There we go. Anyway, I'm sure her honorable Trista must is getting worried, so I should take her back there. After all, it might cause some trouble if the instructor found a cat on the academy grounds. Right, I don't actually think anyone would care. Emma? Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know her name, would you? She has owners in Trista, I'm sure they named her. Oh yes, you're right. Her name is Celine. Ah, so that's her name. Celine, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. It's got such shiny, silky looking fur, it really suits her. Well, at least you know she was a female. I didn't be wondering up until tonight. I thought the bow would have given it away. Alright, Celine, let's get you home. I wish I could get her to cozy up with me like that. Next time I see her around, I'll have to give her some fresh milk. You cheated, that is the only possible explanation for this. The idea that I would somehow lose otherwise is well inconceivable. Oh please, you know full well that I wouldn't cheat. That is true. Well, clearly my stick is somehow faulty then. We shall do this once more after I have exchanged my stick for one that works properly. I give up. Can you blame her? Those two just will not get along. They need to get through that the rivalries are about inspiring each other to aim higher, not just to wasting the day arguing. I cannot possibly lose after so much practice. I'll show you this time, Alisa. Just you wait! I don't have any problems with how hard the Ferris is working during practice now. I do have an issue with how much grief she's giving me though. Not a bad horse if I say so myself. Without matches up the ones we rode in North though. Perhaps I should ride it around the field for a lap or two. That sounds like it might be pleasant to allow me to accompany you. What are you doing here? Earth to P! This is your grandmother speaking. Do you read me? Oh, Reen, didn't notice you. Do you lost in thought or something? I've never seen you not notice someone talking to you. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone for a bit. Sure. Sorry about that. It definitely has something on her mind, but if she's asked me to be left alone, there's not a whole lot I can do for her. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Try as many times as you like, but the result will always be the same. If you intend to bring me to my knees, you have to do a lot better than that. Son of a... I just can't win. There's no way I'm going to get stronger like this. I was already to beat the shit out of the Patrick if you planned on messing with Ellen again. But instead I got that sad excuse for a match. What the hell is going on? Ellen's been getting better like little by little, but it seems as though he's trying to rush things. It's hurting his concentration, and because of that he's not getting all that much on each of the practices he should. Considering the size of history of the Erebonian Empire, it should come to as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation on the continent. This is the second in a series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish that this series will stimulate a new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. Unicorn. Sacred creatures, pure white in color with a single horn that is said to be capable of curing any illness. Legends state that only virgin maidens are able to touch one, and as such it has been adopted as the symbol of St. Stria's Girls' Academy. Granted, the people of the old knowledge of steel, a staple of ancient legends, giving heroes the weapons they need to overcome the peril ahead of them. Practitioners of witchcraft and black magic who are said to live among us. Various legends regarding their nature remain all over the continent, and both good and evil witches supposedly exist. Vampires. Vampires are powerful fiends said to suck the blood of humans. There are many tales that exist regarding them, with some stating that they turn ash in sunlight, and others turn to ash in sunlight, and others suggesting they have no reflection, but all concur that they have significant enough power to be known as the King of Fiends. The end. Erebonia Folklore Part 2 has been added to my book section. Alright. Then to go to the Student Union building. Oh, actually first you. Well, I'm pretty late. I've got my wind orchestra performance next month though, so I still need to get to some more performances and stuff. Just I didn't know such a nice part. They were talking for a good while there. I'm not sure how they would have gotten acquainted though. Your kicks are completely wrong, Monica. How many times must I repeat myself before you understand? I'm sorry, I'll do the right this time. It does not seem like Laura. You have to forgive me, I'm afraid my poor teaching is at fault. Please excuse me for a moment. Would you mind practicing on your own for a while? Sure. Everything okay? Very sorry, had to see that. Since you still have a ways to go. Nora? It really has been awful lately. I have a lot to learn myself. I need to get better. First to be more patient while coaching Monica. Got better, if I got better, Laura would actually be able to focus on herself. Need to double, no, triple the amount of effort I'm already putting in. Been checking in the old schoolhouse regularly myself. Haven't seen any significant changes so far this month though. No new floors have opened up either. Well, I think we're on the right track in believing that the changes happen once a month at least. There may be another influencing factor we haven't considered though. Well, however it might work, the investigation part's all up to you. I have the principal put in another request on your free day, so make your plans accordingly. Will do. I did it! I finally finished writing the story I started last month. Nothing can stop the feeling that comes from capturing the pure laughter the two boys can share in the text. I can wait to show it to Emma tomorrow. Oh no. Emma's going to be destroyed again. Summer has finally arrived, which means it's finally time for the start appearing. In the school of the many strange stories. It has to be. It's hard to believe that there won't be at least one sighting. I can hardly wait for something that happened. But for something to happen. Have you ever tried walking through the academy's building at night? Why not give it a try sometime? Seems the rumor about Rex were true. We'll probably try and put a stop to this before things get out of hand. The summer festival is right around the corner now. I'm sure the preparations will keep my father busy as usual. Are we close to beating the game? No, we are not. We are now in chapter 4 and there are 6 of them. Plus a final chapter, which I didn't even count in that calculation. But there's also a prologue which we already completed, so we are technically now halfway through. I'm sure the preparations will keep my father busy as usual. What's your dad like anyway? The impression I get from reading the Imperial Chronicle is that he's a top-rate government official at least. Well, he's a good, humored person, both at work and at home. He's always willing to listen to people and interact with them. I think that's part of what makes him a popular figure. Sounds like a good man. I wish more people in politics felt that approachable. I guess the best way to put it is that he's an ally of people for better or for worse. I haven't really talked with him recently, to be honest. Maybe you should write it at some point. Hey Reen! It feels like summer's finally here now that the swimming lessons have started, doesn't it? Yeah, it really feels like we once the heat started ratcheting up on them. By the way, aren't you a bit hot in that winter uniform you're wearing? It's not like it's the only one. The only one. School regulations don't say that you have to switch after all. Besides, it's the academy's traditional uniform most of us in the Students' Council and London Nobles keep on all year. It was actually designed to be worn all year through the summer and nice and close to the winter. I see, so basically it's not as hot as it looks. Pretty much. Maybe you should try wearing yours sometime in summer just to try it out. I went to the especially there are a lot of characters I really like in this game. It's hard to say.
Right.
Alright, let's go to front entrance. Can I get back to the dormitory?
I guess there are cicadas around Trista too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Instructor Neidhart. Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh yeah, you were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
I see.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash. They made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, Instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh, so do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Darn it, Sarah.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Uh-oh.
Instructor Thomas?
Oh, and young Reen is with you too. Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time.
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must.
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here. Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait! What
Bye-bye.
kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarzer!
Well, shall we be off?
Or even better, he doesn't get rejected, he succeeds. Reen just screwed over Sarah and now she's doomed.
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must
Chapter 4. A Midsummer's Revels, or whatever how to pronounce that. I have to admit, I'm a little sad I won't be able to go to the summer festival this year. Since I grew up in Heimdall, I looked forward to every summer. That and what? Just forget I said anything. Oh well, now's not the time to be thinking about the summer festival anyway. With our practical exam and another field study coming up, and then I've got the wind orchestra concert next month. I've got no shortage of things to focus on, and I feel like I have to do well on all of them. Good evening, Reen. Hey there, Makia. Still studying, huh? That's great, but make sure to call it the night before it gets too late. Don't worry, I will. Once it starts getting warmer, it will probably be easier to focus on studying during the morning and the evenings. That's why I figured it'd be a good idea to start easing myself into the new studying hours right now. I see. Looking around, I can't help but be impressed how nice and tidy your room is. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise though. You always seemed like the type to keep everything in place. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Of course it was. Well, it's just easier to concentrate in a clean room. You should keep yourself in order too. A clean room is a relaxing place. Yeah, I should probably follow your advice. Hard there. I love, by the way, how this game doesn't know how to do reflections, so mirrors don't work. Like, I'm standing in front of a mirror, this is not a working mirror. That is something that coldsteel 3 does well. It does actually work. So yeah, more things that had to be done. Hey, more empty canvas. What are you drawing, guys? I came up with a great idea for a painting during our field study last month. I'm in the middle of drafting out the composition for this at the moment. Nice, look forward to seeing the final piece. Sorry to say, but this one's gonna take me a while. I have plenty of other projects to work on too, so I'm planning on doing this painting as a nice relaxed pace. But don't worry, I plan on showing it all to you when I'm done, so I hope you'll look forward to it. Sounds good to me. Okay, no, okay, this is the same dialogue again. What are you up to, Eustace? I'm cleaning up my horse riding gear. It got dirtier than I expected while I was out riding on the highway today. Well, at least it looks like you're having fun in the riding club. I can understand that though. Riding those horses across the North Highlands on our field felt fantastic. It really did. If we ever had the opportunity to go again, I certainly wouldn't be complaining. How should I spend the day tomorrow? I always find that with far too much free time when the riding club doesn't meet. It's rare to hear you sigh like that. I'm feeling tired, that's all. Lately, between swimming lessons and club practice, I feel like I've spent more time in the water than out. Guess I'll have a way to go. The glassy feet must still be bothering her. Phew, calling it a day a little earlier than usual feels like a smart choice right now. I still have quite a few ways to go. It definitely feels like summer is here, now that our swimming lessons have started. I was thinking about going to the boutique tomorrow to buy some new clothes, but I don't know if I should. We're almost always in our uniform, so there probably isn't that much point. Our summer uniforms are fairly comfortable too. I guess I shouldn't buy trendy clothes if I won't have any chance to wear them. Logical, but it's still disappointing. I wonder how my grandfather's doing actually. I can see the Highlands being cool in the summer, but they're supposed to get really cold as soon as it hits fall. I'm a little worried about him now. Maybe I should talk to Sharon about this. Oh, she's just sitting on a box. Oh, Reen. Oh, are you okay, Fee? You were kind of spacing out there. I'm fine. Did you need something? Not really, I just want... Wait, what are you sitting on? Weapons, explosives, all good stuff. Whoa, just be careful with those. I know how to handle them. That's probably a bad thing though. Huh? Nothing. I'm gonna sleep. Night. Good night. I'm gonna sleep. Good night. I've gotta go. Good evening, Reen. Evening, Emma. Say, aren't those cards the kind of people use for fortune telling? That's right. They're called tarot cards. My grandmother taught me how to use them. Girls really seem to be into that fortune stuff, huh? Well, how about you read my fortune then? Just something simple, fine, of course. Something simple, Ah, let's go with this then. Emma thoroughly shuffled her cards and picked one. The wheel of fortune is up at position. This card represents the change of turning points in life. So, in general, reading would suggest that you're approaching a major turning point in your life. Huh, that's just vague, isn't it? Sorry, I'm still learning the finer points of reading the cards. I'm rather curious about this result though. I suppose I just need more practice with the cards. There are multiple ways to each result can be interpreted, so seeing the truth of a reading can be difficult to master. I guess I'll ask you for another reading sometime soon then. Feel free to. Oh, she's back already? I'm back! Whoa! It's been a while since I got this bastard. Don't tell me you and Instructor Nightheart were trying to outdrink each other. Of course not! You hardly even drink anything. Now Instructor Thomas though, whoa, you should have seen him drain those barrels. I did my best to rise to the challenge, of course, but he just kept shrugging away. It's like the booze didn't even faze him. Well, knowing you, I'm sure you shake it off after a good night's rest. Really though, have you ever thought of maybe drinking in moderation? I think I heard of it before, long ago. I'm not sure what she thinks I'm talking about, but I doubt it's what I actually said. Lady Sarah returned home a few moments ago. Mr. Nightheart was even such a gentleman to escort her back too. I see, I guess it does take a gentleman to escort a stone-dead drunk back home when he's plenty busy himself. It would seem that Lady Sarah had been enjoyable evening drinking with her co-workers. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of joining them sometime should the opportunity present itself. I get the feeling she'd place on the list of monster drinkers. Well, that's the end of the stream for today. Next time we're gonna go to our next free day of this chapter, and after that, and perhaps get to the next field study. But that's up to that we'll figure out next stream. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is Galaxy. I think I will be keeping that on a hold for a bit. I have some trouble with navigating that game. So I'm going to see if I can get someone to help me with that on stream. Until I find someone to do that with, we'll see about that. I'm also thinking I want to finish at least Galaxy on stream, but I think that I'm better off just streaming story-driven games than platformers, because I have significantly more to say about story-driven games than I do about platforming. But yeah, I will post about that. Also, tomorrow there will be a stream. There won't be one on Wednesday because I have other plans. So yeah, we'll see how far we will get tomorrow. Dog of tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Until next time, have a nice day, everybody.